Police continue to mourn the tragic death of Detective Sergeant Kevin Mayne, with recent research showing majority of the force suffers from depression. There are concerns members could plunge further into sadness. Here's Trishagaye Kelly with more.
Members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, are tasked with a job that on any given day could place them in harm's way. Recent studies have shown that the type of experiences they encounter on a daily basis can also make them prone to depression, with the majority of the force already depressed. Following the death of their colleague, Police Sergeant Kevin Mayne, last Monday, head of JCF Corporate Communications Network CCN Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay had relayed that JCF members were not taking the loss well. Clinical Director of the Force's Medical Services Department, Dr. George Leverage, explains that the Force has mechanisms in place to help those individuals with their burdens.
High Command has established mechanisms to mitigate and to trigger interventions which are needed to address these issues. So there are different departments involved in bringing the support right on the ground to the people.
He explains various departments come together to assist JCF members, including the chaplaincy services, medical services branch, and even the welfare department. And the care is not only limited to JCF members.
They also trigger a response that gets to the family members. And once the family members are properly informed, that support is taken to their homes. And that's just a small fraction of what happens in these situations.
This intervention is relevant, as expressed by researcher Dr. Paul Bourne. Coincidentally, the deceased was within the age group that was labeled clinically depressed. Dr. Bourne explains colleagues in his age group could be severely impacted by his death. He fears the incident could trigger additional concerns within the ranks.
It could mean a worse on the situation, as well as it could be a constant of the situation, as well as it could maybe not affect the situation at all. It all depends on the relationship between the people at the station. So that is going to be a critical factor, because remember, people are biased by their association closer than others. So those who are close and within the context of the current age that you're actually looking at, it could mean a worsening of the situation of those persons who are at that station.
Sergeant Kevin Mayne was killed last Monday while transporting a civilian to his office for further questioning. Trishagaye Kelly, CVM News.